Hello and welcome. For many of us, our homes are not complete without the enriching presence of houseplants. They bring life, color, and a touch of the natural world into our everyday lives. However, keeping our leafy companions thriving indoors can sometimes feel like a puzzle. That's why I'm delighted to share this video with you. I've distilled years of gardening experience into 5 essential hacks that will demystify plant care and help you cultivate a thriving indoor oasis. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just starting your green journey, these tips will empower you to nurture happy and healthy houseplants. So, let's roll up our sleeves, get our hands dirty, and unlock the secrets to green thumb magic. Watering, the most fundamental aspect of plant care, often becomes the biggest stumbling block. Too much, and we risk suffocating the roots. Too little, and we leave our plants parched. The key is to understand that each plant, like individuals, has its own preferences. Before you reach for the watering can, feel the soil. Is it dry to the touch, or does it still hold moisture? This simple touch test will guide you towards the plant's needs. Remember, it's always better to underwater than overwater. When watering, ensure the entire root ball is moistened. Water thoroughly, allowing excess water to drain away. Avoid leaving your plants standing in waterlogged sources, as this can lead to root rot. Now let's talk about technique. Top watering, where you water directly onto the soil, is the most common method. However, for plants that prefer more humidity, like ferns or calatheas, bottom watering can be beneficial. Simply place the pot in a tray of water and allow the plant to soak up moisture from below. The frequency of watering depends on various factors, including the type of plant, its size, the pot's material, and the season. As a general rule, most houseplants prefer to dry out slightly between waterings. Overwatering manifests in wilting leaves and yellowing foliage. A cruel irony. If you suspect overwatering, check the roots for signs of rot. Healthy roots should be firm and white, while rotting roots appear mushy and brown. To revive an overwatered plant, gently remove it from its pot and inspect the roots. Trim away any damaged roots using clean, sharp scissors. Repot the plant in fresh, well-draining soil and hold back on watering until the plant shows signs of recovery. Mastering the art of watering takes practice, observation, and a touch of intuition. Pay close attention to your plants and they'll tell you what they need. Soon you'll develop a watering rhythm that keeps your plants happy and hydrated. Just as we need good soil beneath our feet, our houseplants thrive in a well-balanced growing medium. The right soil mix provides essential nutrients, aeration, and drainage, creating an ideal environment for roots to flourish. Commercially available potting mixes work well for many houseplants, but understanding the components allows you to tailor the mix to your plant's specific needs. The ideal soil mix is light, airy, and drains well, preventing waterlogging and root rot. Let's break down the essential ingredients of a good potting mix. Peat moss, a common component, retains moisture and adds acidity to the soil, which is beneficial for many houseplants. However, it's important to note that peat moss is a non-renewable resource, and sustainable alternatives are available. Cocoa coir, derived from coconut husks, is an excellent eco-friendly alternative to peat moss. It offers similar water retention properties and provides good aeration for healthy root development. Perlite, those little white pebbles you often see in potting mixes, improves drainage and prevents compaction. Perlite is inert, meaning it doesn't provide any nutrients, but its role in ensuring proper airflow within the soil is crucial. Vermicast or worm castings is a nutrient-rich organic amendment that adds beneficial microorganisms to the soil. These microorganisms help break down organic matter, making nutrients more accessible to plants. For plants that prefer well-draining soil, such as succulents and cacti, adding coarse sand or grit to the mix is beneficial. These amendments improve drainage and prevent the soil from becoming overly compacted. When repotting your plants, choose a pot that's only slightly larger than the previous one. Overpotting can lead to waterlogged soil, as the plant's roots won't be able to absorb the excess moisture quickly enough. Remember, the key to a successful potting mix is balance. A well-balanced mix provides the right combination of moisture retention, drainage, and nutrients, setting the stage for your plants to thrive. Sunlight, the elixir of life, is just as crucial for our houseplants as it is for us. However, unlike us, plants have specific light requirements, and understanding these needs is key to their well-being. Observe your plant's leaves for clues about their light preferences. Plants that thrive in bright, indirect light often have large, vibrant leaves. These plants enjoy basking in a well-lit room but away from direct sunlight, which can scorch their delicate foliage. Plants with smaller, less vibrant leaves may tolerate lower light conditions. These plants are well suited for rooms with north-facing windows or areas further away from direct sunlight. However, even low-light plants need some natural light to photosynthesize and thrive. If you notice your plants becoming leggy, with elongated stems and sparse foliage, it's a sign they're stretching for light. This phenomenon, known as etiolation, occurs when plants aren't receiving enough light to support healthy growth. To provide adequate light for your plants, consider rotating them regularly. Rotating your plants ensures that all sides receive equal exposure to light, promoting balanced growth. During the winter months, when natural light is scarce, you can supplement your plant's light needs with artificial grow lights. LED grow lights are energy efficient and provide the specific light spectrum that plants need to photosynthesize. Remember, light is like food for plants. By understanding your plant's light requirements and providing them with the right amount of illumination, you'll empower them to flourish and bring vibrancy to your indoor space. Humidity, often overlooked, plays a crucial role in the well-being of our houseplants. Many popular houseplants originate from tropical and subtropical regions, where the air is naturally humid. Replicating these humid environments in our homes can be the key to unlocking their full potential. Signs of low humidity include crispy leaf edges, brown tips, and flower buds that dry out before they bloom. If you notice these telltale signs, it's time to increase the humidity levels around your plants. Grouping plants together is a simple yet effective way to create a microclimate with higher humidity. As plants transpire, they release moisture into the air, benefiting their neighbors. Another effective method is to place your plants on a pebble tray filled with water. As the water evaporates, it increases the humidity levels around the plants. Ensure the bottom of the pot sits above the water level to prevent the roots from sitting in water. For a more direct approach, mist your plants regularly with a spray bottle filled with water. Misting mimics the natural humidity found in rainforests, providing a refreshing boost for your plants. During the winter, when indoor air tends to be drier due to heating systems, consider using a humidifier. Humidifiers add moisture to the air, benefiting both your plants and your overall well-being. While some plants revel in high humidity, others prefer moderate levels. It's essential to research your plant's specific needs and adjust the humidity levels accordingly. Remember, finding the right humidity balance is like finding the sweet spot for your plants. By providing them with the moisture they crave, you'll create an environment where they can truly thrive and showcase their natural beauty. Coffee, that morning ritual that awakens our senses, can also work wonders for our houseplants. Coffee grounds, often discarded as waste, are a treasure trove of nutrients that can invigorate our plant companions. Coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen, a key nutrient that promotes healthy foliage growth. They also contain phosphorus and potassium, essential for root development and overall plant health. Before you sprinkle coffee grounds on your plants, it's crucial to use them correctly. Fresh coffee grounds are acidic, which can be beneficial for acid-loving plants like azaleas and blueberries. However, for most houseplants, it's best to compost the coffee grounds first to neutralize their acidity. To compost coffee grounds, simply add them to your compost bin along with other organic materials like fruit and vegetable scraps. Over time, the coffee grounds will decompose, transforming into nutrient-rich compost that you can then add to your houseplant's soil. If you're short on time or don't have a compost bin, you can sprinkle a thin layer of used coffee grounds directly onto the soil surface around your plants. Avoid using too much, as this can create a barrier that prevents water from reaching the roots. Another option is to make coffee ground tea by steeping used coffee grounds in water overnight. Dilute the coffee ground tea with water before using it to water your plants. Coffee grounds also offer additional benefits for the garden. They can help deter slugs and snails, attract earthworms, and improve soil structure. So the next time you brew a pot of coffee, remember that those coffee grounds aren't just waste. They're a valuable resource that can breathe new life into your houseplants and garden. There we have it. 5 simple yet transformative hacks to elevate your plant care routine. By mastering the art of watering, understanding the importance of the right soil mix, providing adequate sunlight, balancing humidity levels, and harnessing the power of coffee grounds, you'll create an environment where your houseplants can truly flourish. I encourage you to experiment with these tips and see the difference they make in your plant's health and vitality. Remember, gardening is a journey of observation, learning, and adaptation. Every plant is unique, and by paying close attention to their needs, you'll develop an intuitive understanding of what makes them thrive. If you enjoyed these tips, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more gardening inspiration. Don't forget to share your plant care journey with me in the comments below. Happy planting!